संबंधित जानकारी के लिए एक दबाएं। पोस्टपेड संबंधित जानकारी के लिए 2 दबाएं। एक्सट्रीम फाइबर।
You must be familiar with this announcement. In this video, we will get rid of this annoying announcement and I will tell you a way to bring back AOSP dialer in almost all ROMs. Now, usually the custom ROMs that are available on Telegram or internet have two versions, that is a vanilla version and a GApps version. Now I need you to install the vanilla version of a ROM in which you want AOSP dialer. Like, let me download a ROM. So I've chosen this latest Superior OS and I will show you how to install an AOSP dialer in a ROM that ships with Google Dialer by default. Like you can see here, it has a Google Dialer by default, but I will install an AOSP dialer in this ROM instead of this Google dialer, and rest of the apps will be same, like it will have Google Messages and Google Files and all that stuff. It will all be same, just the dialer will be replaced with the AOSP dialer. Now why I am doing this is because AOSP dialer actually allows you to record calls without any announcement, and in my opinion it also looks a tad bit better than the stock Google dialer. So without any further ado, let's jump right into the video. Now initially I want you to reboot into your custom recovery. Any recovery will do. Like I have this Pixel Experience recovery. I like this recovery, so I use this recovery. No big deal really. The difficulty of the process or complexity of this process depends on what type of recovery you have. Now like I have this stock Pixel Experience recovery, and updating stuff in this recovery is not very simple, I'll say. Like it is easy, but the process I am going to do here, it requires installation of several files, so, and it doesn't let you install all the files in one go, so there's that. Now you can use Orange Fox or TWRP recovery if you like. They let you do that, like install many files in one go, but I prefer this recovery, so I use this recovery. So initially you need to flash the ROM itself. I have chosen this Superior OS, so let it flash for a while. Now like you can see here, the ROM has flashed. Now what I want you to do is go to the apply update section and select the SD card. I recommend you do this from SD card only. And another thing is, the ROM that you flash should be the vanilla version of the ROM. So there's that. Another thing that you need for this kind of stuff is the GApps itself. Now I want you to install the GApps separately, like it says NickGapps Core. Now I want you to install this version of NickGapps instead of installing the GApps version of the ROM itself, if you don't want the Google dialer, sorry. Now I am flashing the GApps version here. I already downloaded this. Actually I already downloaded everything and I saved it all in my SD card, so you should do that too. GApps version is done being flashed. Now you can install other updates, like, now this is what I was talking about, that in this Pixel Experience recovery you have to install everything one by one. So there's that. If you don't like that, you can definitely go for like simpler recoveries like Orange Fox or maybe TWRP. These are the add-ons that you may need to install. It actually depends on you if you want it or not. So generally these add-ons replace the AOSP version of apps that are there in your ROM. I will install everything and I will meet you after a while when everything is installed and it's ready to reboot. Okay, so everything has been installed and all that's left is the format data, and after that we will be rebooting the ROM and we will see if everything has installed properly or not. Okay, so the ROM has booted successfully and we will just set it up. Okay, so now we have put it into the ROM and this is the home screen of the ROM, and you can see there that this is not a Google dialer. It may look like Google dialer, but let me show you. Like you can see here, this is not the Google dialer. And if I record the call, there is no announcement. And other than that, all other apps are Google apps, like messages, this is Google, and then there is photos, there is Google Calendar. Now the contacts is this AOSP, so this is like compulsory or something, that with AOSP dialer comes AOSP contacts, and but rest of the things are pretty Google related and not AOSP related. Like the clock is also Google clock and not that AOSP one. It is all because of the add-ons. If you don't install the add-on, you get those AOSP apps instead of these Google apps. So there's that, and that's basically it. That's all I wanted to show you, a method with which you can install the AOSP dialer without sacrificing on any other Google apps. And if this video had some value for you, then give it a like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.